He's got a connection. There goes Montgomery, who lost the football, and the Cowboys have it. It's Parsons on top of it. Micah Parsons on the move, and Micah Parsons is
in. Hey, what up, fam? It's your boy CJ Richardson. Welcome to another episode of We Talk Sports, man. This is the fan chat edition, man. Coming off a 49-29 beatdown of the Bears. And everybody that knows football knows the Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why they took that L. And I know it's a few Bears fans here in Richmond that were posting a little bit before the game. You know what I'm saying? And now I can't find them. I don't know where they went to. I don't know who my house. I think they out trick-or-treating or something. But the Dallas Cowboys almost put a 50 burger on them. I called it. I called the 40 burger. But I was looking for the 50 burger, man. I'm telling y'all right now, Cowboy, and they feel good, too. Get right on into this thing, man. It's Halloween. Some of y'all out there trick-or-treating with the kids and this, that, and the other. Beautiful. Keep those kids safe. Keep those kids safe, man. I'm bringing two of my partners real quick, and we'll get this thing going. I invited an Eagles fan on here, but I don't see him. You know, they talk all that sugar honey iced tea, but then when it's time to go one-on-one with the great one, it is what it is. What's up, Karen Snyder? What's up, Valerie? What's up, Chris? Chris has just got back from AT&T. They scattered butts before the game in. Oh, I know they did. You know what I'm saying? Bring my partner in crime in real quick. What's up, Rodney Jones Bay? What's happening,
What's up? What's up, CJ? I'm feeling good. It's Victory Monday. It's come off of a beatdown of the Chicago Bears.
Hey, coming off that beatdown, man, I feel good about it. We're going to bring Justin in here real quick, and let's see what we got. What up, Justin?
What's up,
man? What do you have on?
Trick or treat, happy Halloween.
Is that your costume from?
Hey, so what kind of mask is that? Before we get into this thing,
it's the Rey Mysterio mask.
Oh, Rey Mysterio. Okay.
Yeah, you know, for the Halloween and the kids. You know.
Oh, okay.
It don't look like it fits you no more.
It's a little stuck. Yeah,
can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
That's one of those Arriba la Raza. Olale. Yeah, I watched a little bit of wrestling in my day, man. Lisa's Martinez says, I was at the game for my birthday. Hey, happy belated birthday. You know what I'm saying? Tisha says, hey, everyone. Hey, Tisha, how are you? Evelyn Cowboy Nation is here. She says hi. Just shouting people out real quick. Larry Douglas Jr. is on here. He says, happy Halloween. It's Halloween. I don't know how happy it is. I'm not really the you know, if we having a Halloween contest or dressing up for Halloween or pageantry, yeah, but Halloween ain't really like one of my holidays that I got on the calendar that I gotta do something. But everybody, as long as you do something productive, hey, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. Anthony Spice says, CJ, I thought we really looked good on the offensive line play. We did. We're gonna get into that, man. While I got the guys on here, okay, we got Monique. She says, hi guys, happy Victory Monday. We appreciate you, Monique. Happy Victory Monday, man. You know, we start every show. First words. Rodney, what are your first words after that 49-29 victory over the Chicago Bears?
My first thoughts is we looked very dominant on offense. We looked very like a well-oiled machine. You know, I know we had some injuries, but everybody came in, played their part, and everybody played good and was efficient. We look way better than last week.
Good deal. What you got, Justin?
We look like we look like the best team in NFCs. We look like a complete.
And Justin left. Well, I'll just continue on what he was saying. I thought we looked pretty good on the offensive side of the ball. We started strong. Dak was in the zone. Offense was clicking early. And I think we picked the exact time, the exact week to click because our defense had some problems this week. we had about 2 quarters where I didn't know which defense that defense didn't look familiar to me. It didn't look familiar. So it was a blessing in disguise that Dak Prescott was back. He was clicking, and that offense was humming. So being that we own that until Justin gets back, man, we got to talk about Dak Prescott. Now, I want to say this. Thank you, Cooper Rush. I got to say it every week. Thank you, Cooper Rush, for your service when Dak Prescott was injured. You got us into the position that we are now. Forever grateful. Would you agree, Rodney?
Agree.
Forever grateful. However, yesterday, scoring 49 points, and we'll put 42 on the offense because we Parsons had the defensive touchdown. Our offense wasn't ranked that high, and we wouldn't have scored that many points, I don't think, if we had our backup quarterback in. So the fact that Dak came in and he lit the scoreboard up yesterday, it was complimentary football. And we needed that performance yesterday because those young Bears, believe it or not, they came to play.
Yeah, they did.
We had them in a hole and we let them out.
Yep.
So go ahead and explain a little bit of that to me, Rodney. How do you feel about that?
The offense definitely clicking. That commanded the offense and he was making throws and putting the ball in tight spaces, and we were attacking the Chicago Bears' weakness. And also, that offensive line was opening up lanes for Tony Pollard.
Definitely.
Tony Pollard was very explosive. He was very productive. I think he had 3 TDs, 18 carries, I think $153. So we rushed the ball very efficiently.
131. I think
131.
Either way, it's a good day at the office.
Good day on offense.
Right.
Now, on the back end, defensively, honestly, it was a horrible day because we should have given up over 200 yards rushing and 29 points to the Chicago Bears.
Well, we don't want to do the whole overview of the entire video. We got to break this thing down, Rodney. Right now, we're talking about the offense. We're talking about Dak Prescott and his contributions to the offense. So we can, if we do everything in 1 3-minute spiel, video over.
Understand. So all right, we're gonna back it up. We're gonna go back to the offense.
We're talking about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott proved to everyone yesterday that he is the true leader of the team.
Yeah, and I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand why he has to keep continuously to try to win the fan base over. This is honestly, he's been doing this his whole career. You know what I'm saying? He's been winning games. He's been lighting scoreboards up his whole career. And I want to say something. Y'all showed Cooper Rush more love than you ever showed Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has won us 2 division titles, a playoff win, and has never had a losing season.
Never.
And he's never gotten the love or attention from fans or the media. Everybody's raving about Cooper Rush. Well, Dak Prescott has been doing this and with better numbers.
Exactly.
So yesterday, Dak Prescott showed the haters, because I already knew this is what he did yesterday is nothing new. So he showed y'all what a real QB was. That's if he was really paying attention.
Right. And here's the deal, okay? So when we bring back Dak Prescott into the fold, first of all, I automatically knew that the offensive production was going to ramp up. Did you see how he was controlling the line of scrimmage, checking in and out of the right plays?
Yep.
And he was in total control of the offense, and you could see it just on the field. He was clicking. He threw some balls that I know Cooper Rush couldn't have made those throws yesterday. And we're not picking on Cooper Rush, but we're gonna have to let that one go because there is no controversy at quarterback in Dallas. And something I need to tell the Cowboy fans overall as well, man. Look, Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl since '95, and the only quarterback that gets the blame is Dak Prescott. Where the Romo Harlocks at? He don't get no blame. He fumbled the ball in Seattle. He threw a lot of pick six late, but we never hear of any talk. It's Dak this and Dak that and Dak this and Dak that. But it's okay. I love that kind of talking. It doesn't matter where it comes from, because each and every week, you got to turn your TV on and you got to watch Dak Prescott lead the Dallas Cowboys on to the field, and you got to show your fandom. They be
like, "Oh, touchdown!"
I
can see,
yeah, So it is what it is. Dak played so far, to me, his best game of the year yesterday, and truth be told, could have lit the scoreboard up some more.
Yeah,
we took our foot off the gas. That's what we'll talk about next. We get out to the big lead. What happened, Rodney?
We let off the gas.
We took our foot off the gas, and we let them back in the game. And we got to go back to Kellen Moore, and we got to go back to Mike McCarthy when it comes to situations like that. What we should have done at the end of that half was take a knee and go into the half. Run the ball 3-4 times, let that clock run. We threw a pass, Dak threw a pass, it was intercepted, and it led to more points, and they got momentum. We should have never done that, So we got it was coaching is still part of the game. So
yeah,
let me read some of these comments because they coming in. They coming in on the fly.
Do you want to talk about that interception?
1 second. Let's not crown them yet. That was the Bears. Plus, they dumping their own defense. And we ain't crowning nobody, but we call a spade a spade. When we played the lowly Redskins with Cooper Rush, didn't you crown him? We're not crowning people. We're crowning production on the field. You still have to
had he struggled. See, exactly. There's no win in this.
There's no win.
Tom Brady can throw for 500 yards on the Jets, Dolphins, and who else? And the Bills, and he's the GOAT. No question.
Right. We get questions like we get comments like Mike McDade all the time. We won the game by 20, Mike. Let that linger for a minute. We won by 20. Okay. Wanda Bellin says, "Hi everyone. The Cowboys looked amazing yesterday. Dak was great. Pollard was great. We just need to be able to stop the run. And when we do, it's on NFL. Sometimes it will be offense. Sometimes it will be defense. Yesterday, it was mainly offense. We only played 8 games. It's going to get better." I agree. It's going to get better. However, look, here's the deal, Wanda. Great comment. Appreciate you for sharing it. Here's the deal. As good as the offense is, the defense is, there are going to be some games where they just don't stack up to their number 1 rating or the high rating that we have them, and teams are going to put up some points. If you really watched the game yesterday, the Bears didn't do anything football-wise that scared me. But when they ran those trick plays, they ran some gimmick plays. And we stuffed out a few, but when they went away from traditional football, they hurt us. And we do struggle against the run, but we're going to get to that when we go back over talking about the defense. You would get ready to make another comment, Rodney?
Dang, I didn't.
It's okay. We got Justin back too. Also,
Jay Chris.
Also, one thing that we got to go ahead and talk about this now because it's the elephant in the room. It's the elephant in the room. I think everybody know where I'm going. I'm gonna ask the question, and we'll see what kind of feedback we get, and then I'll give you my response. Do the Dallas Cowboys have a running back controversy? I'm just asking a question. Justin, since you just got back on the feed, I'm gonna ask you first.
No.
I need more to know. We need explanation.
I say no because the running backs we have, they play off each other.
Right.
And they complement. Zeke is great in goal line formations, and as we alluded to yesterday, Zeke helps in the passing game with his ability to run block.
Right.
Tony Pollard is learning how to pass block, but he's not there yet. Not saying he can't get there, but he's learning how to become a better pass blocker. So right now we still need both of them.
Of course.
And in those cold month games when we play Tennessee and we got Washington in the cold, and then we play some of these playoff teams, especially when we come off this bye week, when we go to Lambeau,
right,
we're going to need that bruiser to get those short 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 3s, 3rd and 2s.
What you got, Rodney?
I definitely agree. I'm gonna piggyback off of Justin. This is what we need. We've been looking for a RB2/1 in Tony Pollard. When we've had running backs go down or QBs go down in the past, the production completely dropped off. Tony Pollard adds burst in the running game and the screen game. Zeke is great, like Justin said, in short yardage, and nobody's going to want to hit Zeke when it's 30 degrees outside and he's going. So he's a bruiser. Right. They like Justin said, they work off of each other. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, together they're more effective together versus one just getting all the carries.
Right. I just asked the question because I like to see how people think. And let me go back up here in the comments and grab some of these comments. All right. DeAndre Hendricks says Zeke and Pollard. Christopher says no controversy. Deanna Delk says I think they complement each other. Lisa Martinez says they share the load, complement off each other in different ways. Let me go down here. All right. Monique says Dak looked like the pressure wasn't on him at all. We ran the ball. Anthony Spice says no running back issue, just two different backs being different, bring two different things to the page. Larry Douglas has a great 1-2 punch. DeAndre Henderson says Zach is a power, Pollard is speed. They're a great dynamic duo. You know, I think the same thing, you know, because what happens when I see Zeke and Pollard, I just see two great football players on my team that I want to have. You know, I think a lot of armchair quarterbacks, armchair running backs, armchair GMs, people with no diehard football in them. They always want to bring up a controversy, you know, and I'm not sure why. If you got two dynamic players, I think they do pretty good because I've seen games where Pollard has struggled and Zeke picked up the load. I've seen games where Zeke has struggled, Pollard picked up the load, and I've seen both of them hug each other at the end of the game. I'm just trying to figure out sometimes why the fans make the controversy bigger than what it is. Same thing with Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush came in, he won the games he was supposed to win.
And Dak was right there to support him.
Dak was right there on the sidelines, went to every meeting, didn't skip a practice, even while he was injured. Yep. The players don't have a problem. It's some of the fans. And people counting people's money, because all you hear about Dak, we paid him all this money for what? Yeah, he paid him all this money to make the Cowboys relevant again. What was going on before Dak and Zeke? A bunch of 8 and 8 years and some mediocrity.
Inconsistent and
mediocrity. And
they forget that the year prior we went 4-12.
They don't get it, bro. You know.
But
go ahead.
I was going to say the thing about the running backs. Like if you look at the history of the Cowboys, we've always had two running backs. Before Zeke and Pollard, you had Marion Barber and Felix Jones. Before that, it was Julius Jones, and we had Julius Jones and Marion Barber. Before that, we had
Felix and Julius Jones.
Yeah, Felix and Julius. And even then, we had three-headed monster because we had Tashard Choice in there for a little bit too.
DeAndre said they act like it's their money. They do.
And then before that, even Emmett split carries, which a lot of people don't realize. Emmett had a running back he shared carries with.
Exactly.
And then before that,
Malcolm Murray and Joseph Randall.
And then I know this is not a good thing to reference him right now, but Herschel Walker and Tony Dorsett. I mean,
yeah, it's probably not a good thing to mention Herschel right now. But anyway, man, we're talking about the Cowboys running back situation. If you're catching this on Rewind or you're live, just drop a comment. Do you think there is a running back controversy in Dallas? And I guess we're going to sum it up. Who should be the starter? Zeke or Pollard? Hey, I got a comment. I like the reference, right? And I like people like this when they come on my page. Blade Brown. You know what I'm saying? He says 7-0, but he had to come over here to tell us because we'll never go look for it. You know, we love people like you, Blade. We really, really do, man. We appreciate your comment. You're 7-0. Why you ain't out celebrating somewhere, having a party? You know why? Because don't nobody care.
What is the ranks of those defenses you play?
Nobody care. So what we do right there is we block Blade. See you later, Blade. Go tell your mama. that you're 7-0. Tell us Halloween and you're 7-0. We're gonna catch up with you, player. All right, then. There goes Blade. Everybody, there goes Blade. Yeah. I done took the muffler off now. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these people keep coming on my page, you know. They want to talk football. 7-0 ain't gonna get it.
They want to talk.
I invited LeVar Crittenton on the screen. He's a Eagles fan. He's been on the feed before. I sent him the same link. He didn't come on, but he came on and wrote a few comments. But you know, I guess he didn't want to get reality. You're 7-0, but can you talk football about your 7-0? Because I had a lot of questions for LeVar, you know. So a lot of people are saying Zeke should start, and I agree. You know, you got to protect your $160 million quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So I think
but
for the simple fact that Zeke is the best pass blocking running back.
I gotta unlock the door for my son.
He should definitely start.
But I think this same question is about to come up in 3 to 4 weeks. Do we put Tyron at left tackle over Tyler? Because this same conversation is going to be had. And now Stephen Jones has made the comment as early as tonight where he said that we are all about putting the 5 best players on our offensive line out there. And he said we still believe that Tyron Smith is one of the 5 best players.
Talking about day 7-0 on my page.
It's not gonna fly.
Told your grandmama that you were 7-0.
Yeah,
because she probably said, "Carry your pants and style." Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Just a lot of people want to talk football when it's convenient. Couldn't find them last year.
Look, yeah, that's what I want to know, right? Like all these people keep coming on my page talking about 7-0. Ain't nobody talking about that 100-piece we put on last year.
I got family and friends in my inbox. Like, where were you last year? I could not find you.
We here every year after every game, doing every week, talking Dallas Cowboys football, talking sports. This is an interactive podcast where you can say, CJ, I want to be on screen with you so we can talk about football. But we got these so-called men that don't really want to talk football. They want to type all day. I think they got carpal tunnel. I think some of them got carpal tunnel. Well, come on in the Dr. CJ office. We'll check you out. You know what I'm saying? Your little soft self.
Yeah, you ain't going to talk trash just when you up.
Yeah, and half of the time I don't even read the comments anyway, man, because we love talking sports. But if you want to come on and talk to me, man, LeVar already sent you the guy during I already sent you the
link.
The link anyway. We got this guy. Y'all were one and done last year as well, but we 2-piece your ass though. I mean, you ain't want to talk about that, do you? We 2-piece your ass though.
What about that 40-piece the Bucks put on y'all in the playoffs?
I know they want to highlight what they did well. It's only one thing I can talk about that y'all did well in 50 years. Guy Turpin, you know. You want to come on the screen, guy? We love to have you, you know, but you're probably gonna turn me down. I know.
So CJ,
yeah.
In 3 to 4 weeks, Tyron Smith comes back. Does he get the starting job at left tackle?
That's a great question. I'm gonna be like this. Tyron has earned his spot as the top tackle on the team, and if he's fully healed from his injury, I say give him the spot back, and it adds depth to our line. I want to say that, you know, that's my opinion. What's yours?
I think. Go ahead.
Because I had told Rodney when you had stepped away to get Lucille, I had brought up the fact that Stephen Jones came out before we came on the air saying that he believes that. You know, this is 3 to 4 weeks away, he said, but we believe in putting the 5 best linemen on the field.
Exactly.
And he said, I believe Tyron is still one of the 5 best linemen we have.
Definitely.
And he said, so I would put him out there if he's healthy to play.
Another thing, his experience in him being healthy is going to play a key in the stretch and in the playoffs because Tyler Smith could show his inexperience when it gets tough. You know what I'm saying? When we down late in the season in the playoffs, we're gonna need Tyron Smith's experience. Even though Tyler's been playing good these first 8 games, it's a difference between playoff football and regular season football. I need my Hall of Fame All-Pro tackle because their best is coming. So exactly. I need
you need your best players on the field at all times.
Yeah.
And here's a question. I know the Eagles fans don't want to talk about this part. You know what I'm saying? Y'all beat us with our backup quarterback. You won the game. We gave you credit for that. But we're coming back. You know, we see y'all on Christmas Eve. Christmas on us. Christmas on us this year. You know, we serving turkeys this year. You know, with all the stuffing. You know, but enough about them, man.
The Grinch coming.
Definitely.
And another topic that's
so no running back controversy. I had to get that out the way. You know. Let's talk about our wide receivers, man. Is CeeDee Lamb a number 1 wide receiver?
No.
I'm just asking.
No. I don't see that, and I could be wrong, and he may develop it, but when Dez got drafted in 2010, he hit the scene. You knew he had that it factor, that playmaking ability, that dog in him. I do not see it in CeeDee Lamb.
Right.
And that interception Dak Prescott threw, he threw it in the spot that needed to be. CeeDee Lamb didn't go get the ball. I never see CeeDee Lamb being aggressive. Go get it. You know, it's just too much finesse. You know, Micah Irvin, Drew Pearson, those were dogs. Playmaking.
What do you think, Justin?
I believe he can grow into it, but right now, no, he's not. He's a 1A receiver, not a number 1. 1A.
Okay.
And I think that's why the conversation is being had right now about should we make this trade by tomorrow at 4:00 for Brandon Cooks with the 2nd-round pick. I say no to it, but because I think we can get a better receiver.
So here's what I think. I think CeeDee is a number 1 receiver, but he needs more pieces around him. Even Michael Irvin had a Harper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even T.O. had Witten. You know, they always had another alpha out there with them. You know, Gallup's coming off the injury. He's getting better. He's progressing. I see things getting better as time goes on. And see, that's another thing. We still got key players out. They're not even in the game yet. So I see our ceiling is higher. Eagles are 7-0. They riding high. Everybody's healthy. They good. They made acquisitions or whatever. So we're gonna get better, you know. So in his young career, CeeDee's growth is taking a little bit longer, and I think it's because of his frame. His stature, he's not as strong as he needs to be to carry that load. You know, when he plays better to me in the slot anyway.
Yeah.
You know, where you can go 2 directions. But that boundary wide receiver, it depends on the matchups week in and week out and the complementary pieces behind them. The real alpha dogs, it doesn't matter who's on the field. It was 3rd and 15. We throwing the ball to Michael Irvin, and everybody in the stadium and everybody on TV already know
who getting the ball.
And he going to go to 15 back to 12. Staple of the offense. You know, so
Dez with that go route, jump ball, he coming down with it.
But he's growing into the position. So
yeah,
he's our number 1 right now. However, Noah Brown, unheralded when healthy, is a go-to target now. He is one of Dak's favorite targets. And speaking of Dak's favorite targets, you saw Schultz led the team in receptions this week because Dak loves that tight end connection.
Hendershot
as well. He's making the rookie. Plays. Here's the deal with our tight ends. Dak might be the reason Schultz ain't on the team next year because he's making that young boy look good.
And Ferguson.
Yeah. So we're gonna figure it out.
And McKeon, who hasn't played, but he lines up at fullback sometimes.
Exactly.
But I thought CeeDee Lamb was going to hit the scene like a Michael, like a Dez, and just take off. But It's taking some time.
What we ain't gonna do is we're not gonna bash CD because I appreciate everything he does for him.
Yeah, I got his jersey too.
I think he's a big play guy, and he's that number one right now. So we just hope that he can keep it up, man.
Can I throw
shout out to Malik Davis too, man. Young boy just got elevated off the practice squad. Got him his 8 carries yesterday for 23. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was
gonna get that TD.
Hey,
I wanted it for him.
I wanted it for him too, man.
I love it when the practice
too. So
when the practice squad guys come off.
Put your mask on. And, come over here and show everybody. Yeah. So Champ just came in the house, but so it's a lot going on with the Cowboy Nation, man. Let's go over to the defense side of the ball because I want to get out here shortly, but I just wanted to talk about it. Oh man, where do we start? I want to talk about D-Law for a minute, man. D-Law was out of position so many times on just containing Justin Fields. His angles were so bad that he made the entire defense look better than the production yesterday. A lot of those plays were misdirection, and D-Law got caught pitching down the line, and Justin Fields just outran him to the outside at least 4 times. And I'm talking for first downs and big yardage. So it was bad, man. So how do you guys feel about the D-Law first yesterday, his play?
He definitely played horrible yesterday. He lost contain like 4 or 5 different times. And I think Justin Fields picked up 50 or 60 yards on him losing contain alone in extended plays for points. Had he took the right angles, I think he gets the sack or incompletion.
He missed about 3 sacks too. Yeah. So, what do you think, Justin?
I would say this is D-Law, one of D-Law's probably first, like one of his not better showings this season. Definitely, I think that's what made him a liability last year, his ability to keep plays in front of him.
Yeah, that's but he's done that before. It's not even the first week. He's known for losing contain a lot.
I just think he just took some bad angles yesterday. We'll go back, we'll watch the film, and we'll clean all that up. We won the game by 20. As bad as we actually played on defense yesterday, we still won the game by 20. You know, so there's a lot of it was like a good win, but it's a lot of material in that win to keep everybody hungry. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of plays on that film that's gonna have people saying, you know what, I gotta get better. You know, so I like that part as well. So we got to clean up some of the penalties.
Yeah,
we still got that penalty thing going on.
Penalty
250 yards rushing is not acceptable on any given day. I'm just gonna say that 250 yards is not acceptable on any given day, man.
And Tristan Hill got to step up with that run stopping.
Oh, definitely. We just got to get better inside. You know,
if we can improve that interior, ain't nobody's messing with us.
I want to say this too. Just break from everything we're talking about, because a lot of Eagle fans be watching my page. It ain't about the regular season matchups this year, buddy. It ain't even about the regular season matchups with the Cowboys and the Eagles. They will play each other 3 times. The third time gonna mean the most. I guarantee you, the Eagles and the Cowboys are gonna play 3 times this year. And that third meeting is going to be way more important than any of these 2 regular season games matter. And that's the one. I want the Bird gang to just go ahead and burn you up. Because that third one, see, all I hear is 7-0, 7-0. You know what I'm saying? I ain't met a bird yet that didn't have to land. I'm just going to put it out there. I ain't met a bird yet that didn't have to land. So y'all can write all that crap on my page all you want. You're going to Facebook jail. That's why I'm going to just tell you that. From now on, I'm reporting every piece of it. You know? It ain't that I ain't reading it. I'm going to start reporting it. You're going to Facebook jail. You're going up out of here. You know? So you're going to keep it football, or you're just going to have to go to Facebook jail. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. But anyway,
birds fly different when they wings get clipped.
Yeah.
But the highlight for me yesterday on defense was Damon Clark. And
yes.
For those who do not know his story, he had spinal fusion surgery, was not expected to play this year, played 18 snaps on special teams, and played a couple. I think he played a couple snaps on defense, and had 6 tackles yesterday in his first game of live action. So I was really happy for him, considering that he was our 5th round pick, very high graded. We graded him as high as Nakobe Dean, who went 2nd round to the Eagles. And this kid was not supposed to play and got to play yesterday. So I was happy for him.
Yeah, I was too, man. That was a good deal, man. I didn't expect him to see him on the field this year.
Yeah.
Bland came in for an injury to the secondary, which is banged up right now, and he played 49 snaps.
Yeah. He didn't, and he looked pretty good.
Exactly. So we got some key players contributing. Clark played 40 snaps. Just FYI. And Hankins.
What about Jabril Cox?
Huh?
Jabril Cox, our linebacker from LSU. I think they played together, as a matter of fact.
Tell me how many snaps?
Yeah.
You said Clark?
Yeah.
No,
Jabril Cox.
Jabril Cox.
I don't have his name on this list.
He's been playing mostly special teams coming off the ACL. They kind of easing him back in.
Yeah, because before he tore the ACL, he was playing some good ball.
All right,
he pushed Jalen Smith out the door.
Let's go with hold on, y'all. My son, he has his
the champ. What up?
Let me put him on the big screen real quick. See what's going on. Say what's up, man.
What's up?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Oh man, the champ is in the building. That's just the way it is, man. And no, we didn't go. He didn't go trick or treating. We don't do that. We had a family event. Marshmallows on the fire pit, etc.
I should have put the Rey Mysterio mask back on for champ.
You should have. Yeah. All right. Before we get out of here, man, what is it I wanted to talk about?
The trade deadline is tomorrow.
That's what I wanted to talk about. The trade deadline is tomorrow. You the GM. What move are you making and why?
Jerry said that he's ready to win now.
Right.
And he would give up draft capital to win now. Now, if we can host that Lombardi Trophy, everything is okay with me. I'd make the trade with Denver and get Bradley Chubb.
Now, Monique says Javon Curse. I want to know what's behind this one because I'm not sure.
I guess that's who she likes or something because she put a heart.
He's banged up. He got
no. But the question was the trade deadline is tomorrow. Then I saw that pop up on the screen. I was trying to figure out.
No, we don't need to take. We need to add.
Yes, sir.
So
now I've got 2.
What you got?
Bradley Chubb from Denver. I would probably send maybe a 2nd and a 3rd for him because Roquan Smith went for a 2nd and a 3rd.
Right.
And then my other one would be I would trade to Carolina to bring DJ Moore in, probably maybe a 2nd and a 3rd to get him.
Right.
To go with Rodney, I was gonna say Bradley Chubb and then sign Odell Beckham on the back end with a cheap prove it deal.
Well, you kind of or where I am. Either we look to get Odell later on in the year somewhere. I'm still stuck on Julio Jones, man. I'm sorry. Tampa Bay ain't going nowhere. Maybe they want to have a clearance sale right now, and we can grab Julio Jones.
But the glass hamstring,
he would be a presence in the wide receiver room. He's that big body that I'm looking for.
He's gonna be a presence in the trainer's room.
In that
DMPs.
No, see, that's the thing though. Okay. McCaffrey just got traded, and he just had 3 touchdowns the other night. 2 or 3 touchdowns. Threw one, ran one, whatever the case may be. So what we got to do is stop looking backwards and looking forward. He ain't hurt right now.
He just got back. He ain't played since week 1.
But didn't you choose who you wanted to choose?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, okay, that's what I'm saying. We got controversy. I can just sit here and tell you I'd like us to go get, but as soon as somebody else picks somebody, I don't like it.
But that'd be a great red zone.
That's my point.
That's a great red zone threat.
But that's my point. And he does a pretty good job blocking as well.
And he would open it up for CeeDee Lamb.
I rest my case, bro. And if you get open, Dak will find you. You know. Now Linwood says Jerry Jeudy, but guess what? We ain't trying to break the bank with this trade. We still want to have something left on the team.
And that's the thing with the Bradley Chubb thing, because they said if we sign him, he's on that 5th-year option, and he's looking to get paid $22.5 next year.
So it's gonna be a
rental.
Ain't got it. It's gonna be a rental. You got to give up something. You get a player for less than half the season, and you got to give up something.
Well, the cap is going up, and some it's gonna get free.
It ain't going up that much, and we got all these young lions on defense that gonna want their money.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's what a lot of people fail to realize. We got to pay some people. The time is almost up. We got 3 safeties that's gonna want their money this year.
Because Hooker's on a 2-year deal. Donovan Wilson is a free agent. Tony Pollard's a free agent. Dalton Schultz is a free agent. And you can only tag one person. And
so we're gonna have to
and Parsons' payday is coming soon too.
But here's the deal.
Damn, Diggs.
Here's the deal. We're 6-2 going into a bye week. And y'all know what my motto is when the Cowboys go into a bye week. I'll tell you. You're gonna have to watch your sorry team this week because you can't watch us. And they probably won't be on TV. It's a Cowboys nation. I'm sorry, y'all.
So are you gonna do videos for the teams that lose, like you always do in the past?
No doubt. We got 2 weeks to just talk all the sugar honey iced tea that we can. You know. Now let's look at the NFC East standings real quick. Everybody knows them. Eagles up top. Cowboys second place. Yep. Giants same record, but we already beat them, so you're third place. So Cowboys moved up a spot this week. Appreciate you. And at the bottom, as usual,
the Commanders.
But Chase Young was activated today.
Hey man,
that don't do nothing.
I mean, I'm just. It was a non-bias.
They were getting beat up with him on the line.
Yeah, I was just trying to,
That it's not gonna work over here.
I know.
That's not gonna work. They beat the Colts. Whoop de do.
By 1 point.
Hey, whatever it is, man. I'm a Cowboy fan.
Do the Texans upset the Eagles on a short week?
I don't think
Thursday
so.
night.
I hope.
As much as we'd like them to,
that's gonna be a blowout.
How about this? Eagles not gonna win them all.
That's a trap game.
It could very well be.
Yeah.
It could very well be. So we'll see.
We overlooking them, looking towards Jacksonville and get caught sleeping.
Exactly. Anything can happen, man. Here's my own final parting words, man. I'll go first this week. 6-2 going into the bye week. Dak's back to winning, more offensive production. I like where the team is headed. Of course, we like to be in first place, but it's the middle of the season. Ain't no trophies being given out this week. So we're going to go into this bye week and get healthy. And then we're going to come back off the bye. We're going to Green Bay. We're kicking eight. And that's going to be the start of a good run for the Cowboys. We're going to get some players back from injuries. And we're going to be the talk of the town. Everybody will be talking about the Cowboys the rest of this year. So that's what I got for my final parting words. What you got, Rodney?
My parting words is we're 6-2. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yes, sir.
We've all seen teams get hot and crash and burn.
Right.
So all we need to do is focus on us, improve in the little areas we need to.
One game at a time.
One game at a time. Clean up some things and enjoy the season.
There you go.
This is all we got.
What you got, Justin?
History has a funny way of repeating itself. The last time we went into a bye week and the trade deadline was around our bye week, we made a major move and got Amari Cooper. lightning strikes twice tomorrow. We walk away with something big.
I heard that. I hope something happens, man.
I love Justin's his reporting, man.
His thinking.
His thinking.
This is what I'm gonna say before we turn the lights out.
I don't know what's gonna be under the Christmas tree.
Hey, look,
but it's gonna be that big box that's right in the corner, right at grandma's house.
I need that silver. I need that silver thing.
Or when Daddy bring that box out after all the presents been open, and he bring that one box out and say, "You forgot one present," and you open it, and it'd be the best gift, the one gift you asked for. I think that gift could be DJ Moore or Bradley Chubb.
Well, let's see tomorrow. This is what I'm gonna say before we get out of here, man. I'm a Cowboy fan. I don't give a who wear the star. If you line up on that football field on a Sunday, I'm rooting for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're the backup, just got elevated from the practice squad, the $1 million guy, or a guy fighting for a contract. If you wear the star, I'm rooting for you. Ain't no controversy with C.J. Richardson. I am a Cowboy fan. Second thing I want to say, for all the people that come on the page, that's not Cowboy fans. It's okay. I'm flattered that you're here. Let that sink in. I never come on your page. We never think about you. We don't give you thoughts. You know, you want to be with what's popping today. Everything, the universe is surrounded by Cowboy Nation. There ain't no NFL without the Cowboys. Laughing, loving, smiling, or frowning. You're going to be talked about on a day-to-day basis. But the fact that you have to come over here, because I don't know you, I never tag you, you come to me. I love that. What did it say, Rodney? Do what we going to do?
But then,
put this on. You know what I'm saying?
And we going to put it on, yo.
We just
Christmas
Cowboy
Eve.
fans, man. We out here having fun. We ain't trying to split up the team. We ain't trying to divide the team.
We just want to enjoy football every week.
Yes, indeed. We enjoy football season. And I wouldn't even be enjoying football season without this. I'm going to play this video. Y'all know it's my favorite video. Rodney already know which one it is. This is my favorite video, and I got to go. This is my favorite video, and I got to get up out of here, man.